The United Way of Madison County says there's a growing issue of housing affordability and availability in our area. Here to talk about how nonprofits are addressing this need is Kevin Freed with the Salvation Army. So first, tell me briefly what you do at the Salvation Army.
I am a social services programs director at Salvation Army. We have several programs, feeding program, homeless community, extended stay. We have a CSRC drug and alcohol recovery program, and I'm over all of those programs.
And what are some of the challenges that you all are seeing when it comes to finding affordable housing?
The income right now for the people that we serve is low, very low, and to be able to put somebody in housing that's $900 a month, it really takes 2 to 3 incomes to sustain a house and a home.
Wow, and how has that changed? Is it getting more expensive?
I think right now we're seeing an increase in rents, and to buy out is even higher, to buy a home. So yes, we are seeing an increase. And one of the things is when these people are trying to get in housing, their background is not so good, so it's hard to get in some housing because of background as well. So.
And with the Salvation Army, and you do temporary housing overnight, you know, if people need to stay, is that one night only, or?
No, we have an emergency shelter that's 90 days, up to 90 days. And if someone has a job, we've started a new program just in the recent, last year here, is if someone has a job, and they can come in and do casework, we can let them stay up to 6 months in order for them to save up money for a deposit and maybe first couple months rent.
Right. And so what's the conversation going on between you and other supervisors when it comes to how do we make this affordable housing happen as these changes occur?
We're at a loss, to be honest. It's just really hard right now because you know, Madison County is growing. And the housing is going up because of the apartments. They're so expensive. The housing is so expensive, and so we're at a loss. We're trying to figure out ways. We're in meetings every day trying to discuss our clients and what we can do to better help them. Some things that the United Way helps us with is they help us get IDs for our clients, and they do that through ANBO, you know, Alabama Nonviolent Offenders. And so they help us get the IDs, and that helps some to get it going, to get the ball rolling. So.
And let's talk about how many people you try to find affordable housing for, and how have those numbers changed over the past few years?
Our drug and alcohol recovery program, I'm going to use that first. The drug and alcohol recovery program, the men that complete the program, we have a transition house of ours that we allow them to go into, and they're allowed to stay there up to 2 years. And with the men of the program, right now I have no housing for probably 5 men that stayed on property, and so we're just letting them stay for right now and trying to help them find something at this point.
And is there anything those in the community can do to help?
I think that at this point, we're looking for any answers to I don't know the answer to that if the community can, but I do know that giving these people good jobs would help. Unfortunately, the homeless community and our drug program community, the things that we do there, the people have low income because of their work status. That, you know, they just don't have a good report at that point. And we're trying to rebuild lives, and I'd just like to say that the Salvation Army is out to give that chance to help people.
Thank you so much for coming in and shedding light on this subject. And if you'd like to learn more information, just visit our website, WHNT.com. Click on the On Air tab, head to Noon Interviews, and go to this story.